Hello gamers, it's me Aries. I'm back with another new Call of Duty mobile video. I hope you have a great day. But before we start, make sure to give this a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more lit videos. And the important thing is to turn on the notification bell button to stay updated. Without further ado, let's get started. Today we are going to talk about the new update for this season, we will talk about the new events that are happening now, and many more. By the way, credit on COD Mobile Reddit. I just put their link in my description. I also suggest that you read the comments there, as they have hints sometimes given. So let's start by reading this. Greetings Call of Duty mobile community, we are 1 week into the brand new season, Radioactive Agent, and before jumping into this update we'd like to thank everyone for the kind words and support, for taking time to call out cheaters, who tend to crop up again after each release, report new bugs, and for all of the feedback. It is noticed and appreciated. While we released a wide breadth of new content last week, that hasn't stopped us from bringing more to your fingertips today. To start, let's take a look at our newest mode, Attack of the Undead. Of course this update isn't just focused on that one mode, we have the usual feedback, bug reports, and information on everything releasing today. That includes new seasonal challenges, our radiated sector event, and the start of Stage 2 of the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship. Let's get to it. Here is the full look at most events currently running or coming soon in COD Mobile. June 11 to June 20 New Stomping Grounds, BR event. June 19 to June 25 Gun Game Team Fight. June 19 to June 25 MP Sniper Only. June 19 to July 9 Attack of the Undead, new MP mode. June 19 to July 2 Radiated Sector event. June 19 More seasonal challenges. June 19 to June 21 Winter Bonus event. Bonus points earned in ranked mode. June 19 to June 22 Midsummer Festival. June 20 to June 21 Rapid Fire mode. All month long FFA mode. All dates UTC. We have a wide variety of events starting today, and several of which are entirely new to this season, like Radiated Sector and Attack of the Undead. There is a lot to highlight and explain, and we'll go through all of that below, but if you have any questions about anything not covered then feel free to ask. Save the date. These are the events we look forward to this June to July. Let's go to the next, which is Radiated Sector. This brand new mark event for Season 7 has arrived, and it brings some unique challenges to try snag some rewards, including the Buy 15 Hellion, PDW 57 Hotspot, and Calling Card Chummed Waters. Before we get into the details, here is an overview of the event. As you can tell from that video, this event is all about earning stim shots, raising your resistance level, and to earning new rewards as you climb through those levels. Here is the basic rundown. Kill enemies in matches to earn stim shots. Stim shots will be automatically used at the end of a match to raise your resistance level. The longer you play, the more stims shot you consume. Playing on the Tunisia map or Attack of the Undead mode will earn you double stim shots. Attack of the Undead. Have you ever wanted to play a mode that lets you both hunt your friends and fight desperately to protect them? Well, Attack of the Undead has got you covered by offering a brand new limited-time multiplayer mode that is all about surviving against the undead. Attack of the Undead is derived from the fan-favorite Call of Duty mode, Infected, and has a team of survivors loading into a map and nervously watching the countdown timer until one random player becomes undead. Each player that is taken out by this undead player also flips sides, becomes undead, and is now hunting down their former allies. This mode is available until July and provides some bonuses for the Radiated Sector event, so jump in now, try it out, and best of luck surviving the horde. Next we are going to talk is about the World Championship Stage 2. Stage 2 of the Call of Duty Mobile World Championships has begun and will be running from June 18 to June 28, UTC. Throughout the period teams can participate and compete to not only earn rewards, like the Phantom Championship 2020 Soldier, but also to progress to the next stage. Here are the basic details of the Stage 2. Stage 2 will be live from June 18 to June 28, UTC. Available for any player who qualified during Stage 1. Teams play in 30 ranked multiplayer matches. All players on each team must be in the same region. Each team will earn points based on their team's average rank. The top 512 teams per region will advance to the regional qualifier, Stage 3, and win 1000 CP. Play 30 ranked multiplayer matches with your team and unlock the Phantom Championship 2020 Soldier. Stage 2 LFG Community Area. Dedicated Reddit thread. Molten Fusion. A new lucky draw has arrived, and with a legendary AK-117 leading the way. The AK-117 Meltdown has a fiery death effect that melts your enemies, and every other item in the draw is of epic quality. You can acquire the Soldier Seraph Sicaria, the animated motif frame, the emote Magic Skull, or a variety of other items, weapons, or customization options. Check it out in-game now. Now next is the seasonal challenges. Another set of challenges have been released today with Dine and Dash, Rocket Arm, and Super Solider. Among these challenges you may find yourself with another rarely seen weapon, the HVK. Dine and Dash. This 6-part seasonal challenge is all about Battle Royale. Jump in, play matches, open airdrops, get the top 10, and win a variety of different rewards. While there is plenty of Battle Pass XP and credits available to grab, some of the main rewards are: Rare, Calling Card Revive. Rare, BR Vehicle Skin Orb. Rare, Character Ruin. Rocket Arm. This 6-part seasonal challenge requires a variety of multiplayer-related tasks to be completed, like using smoke grenades, sticky grenades, trip mines, or an EMP, uncommon, frag grenade flesh wound. Rare, Calling Card Boneyard. Rare, M4 Isometric. Super Solider. This 8-part seasonal challenge is the sweatiest of the group with a variety of tough multiplayer-related tasks. Take out enemies with the S-36, UL-736, with melee attacks, or in certain modes, and earn yourself 2 different versions of the long-sought assault rifle, the HVK-30. Common, HVK-30. Rare, ASM-10 Isometric. Rare, Calling Card Nayslayer. Rare, HVK-30 Isometric. That's all our rewards we can get it if you complete all this task. Next is for Midsummer Festival. We have a login event starting today called the Midsummer Festival. While this festival is generally only celebrated in certain regions, we chose to bring this event to all players. Log in between today, June 19th, and June 22nd to collect each of these uniquely festive yet distinctly Call of Duty rewards. Next is for feedback. There has been a great deal discussion over the last week about new modes, new seasonal challenges, the new areas in Battle Royale, and of course that dreaded and powerful tank. In regard to the tank, it has been great to see many players go from demanding a nerf to discussing strategies and the best ways to take out vehicles. While we are always keeping an eye out on the balance of anything, especially something new, it is still wonderful to see so many discussions born out of a single new addition. However, that isn't all we have to discuss this week. We'll try to keep it brief, but let's just go through a few topics. It looks like if they are planning to nerf the tank, they should reduce its damage and range because it is overpowered. It should be easier to destroy. Next is security and enforcement updates. Like we mentioned in the last community update, we are looking into stepping up our game in relation to enforcing on offensive usernames, chat-related offenses, and just in general those who wish to harass others through racism and discrimination. We are setting up a long-term approach to this, as well as executing on some short-term steps. We just want to reiterate that if your username, not even your most recent one, contains racism, offensive, or discriminatory language, then we will enforce on it based on our security and enforcement policy or terms of use. You understand that you must change your name before the other player reports you, but even if you change your name, they will still know if your name has contained any discrimination words. And I don't think there's any reason for you to put a name like that. Hopefully they don't just monitor English language because there are others language that can still send in message. Next now is unreleased content. Our last public test build was a bit unusual in regard to some of that content being tested far earlier than normal. Not all of the content from that build will be out this season, and despite many messages asking us about it, we cannot give an estimated time of arrival on when, or even if, any of that content will be released. However, we cannot so subtly suggest that if it is a big item, like a multiplayer map, and it isn't in our roadmap, then it probably won't be out this season. Just keep an eye out for news on that. Progression. Something that has been frequently inquired about, especially from the many of you in these communities that are max level, are new progression-based options. While we don't have any news on anything level-based, we are working on new systems and implementations that will add an additional layer to the overall progression. If all goes to plan, you'll be able to check that out relatively soon. Does this mean it will have prestige? We're not sure yet, but it seems that way. Next is for Krueger Alchemist. Right after we released this new Battle Pass character, we saw many comments about Krueger's colors being a bit off and overly colorful, especially during matches. We agreed and he is no longer as blue as the sky, and now he fits into the season 7 themes a bit better. We hope you all enjoy the new look. I do like it more than the first color of him. Good job. Because they listen to those people complain about the color of Krueger. The next we are going to talk is bug reports. While we only have a few bug reports to go over this week, that doesn't mean we are working on a great many more. You may have seen a small patch already come out in the last 24 hours to fix a variety of smaller issues, but we are always keeping an eye out for larger issues, taking reports, and doing our best to improve the experience for all players. Authorization error. This general error has been popping up a bit since our Season 7 launch, and while we've been investigating these on a case-by-case basis, we haven't found any clear fixes for this just yet. For some players, we have noticed that the error was just tied to a specific time period and no longer occurs, while for others it is long-term and happening consistently every time they try to log in. If you are still encountering this issue, please make sure to report it through any of support channels so that we can see volume, grab player information, and get that to our teams to test and investigate further. Lucky board and ads. Many players have reached out about not being able to view a new feature called Lucky Board, which is basically an option to watch video advertisements and receive in-game rewards. We've investigated these reports, found the cause, and unfortunately it isn't a bug, but more an incompatibility with that feature in certain devices. We've disabled the feature on those incompatible devices in order to prevent confusion or a sense that it can be completed. Thank you to everyone who helped report this and bring the incompatibility issue to light. We apologize that you won't be able to jump on these rewards, but be rest assured there are still a great many ways to grab substantial and free rewards through events, the battle pass, and other options. Hopefully those experiencing an error, especially on the Lucky Board, will answer why you are experiencing an error, because there are devices that are not compatible. In Garena users there is no Lucky Board, so there is no problem with Garena servers. The way to obtain these rewards for Garena is easier to get these rewards. Crate issue. We recently had an issue with an incomplete and placeholder crate being placed on the store for a short period of time. We've replied to many players individually about this issue to let them know that we are planning to assist them in relation to any CP that was spent trying to purchase this crate, which resulted in an error or no items being received, but we also just wanted to say this compensation process is still in progress and just hang tight a little bit longer. In my understanding they will bring back the CPs you used here in crates. But it's been a while, so let's wait. Don't worry because they are already fixing it. Next is support options. Lastly, as per usual, if you are seeing something, experiencing something weird, or running into issues trying to play or access the game, then please report it through any of our support channels. Final notes. We have come so very far from our launch back in October of 2019. From a community team perspective, we knew we always wanted to provide these updates, but when we first started working on them on a weekly basis we didn't know if it was plausible, worthwhile, or interesting enough for the COD mobile community. You are a brand new community stemming from all over the world, and from many places Call of Duty may not be as traditionally well known. It has been an adventure, and you have not only shown us that these updates are worth it through your interactions and responses, but you have also been supportive in ways that we couldn't have imagined. Thank you everyone for supporting this season, for supporting these updates, and for making Call of Duty Mobile something you are so passionate about that you dread through a several thousand-word long post like this every week. We appreciate you more than you know, and all of our teams across the globe are passionately working towards making this the best mobile FPS out there. Just a reminder, and because we love to share this lovingly crafted roadmap, that there is still plenty more to come in Season 7, Radioactive Agent. Enjoy Attack of the Undead, Radiated Sector, the new seasonal challenges, and best of luck to all of those braving the battlefields of Stage 2 of the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship. Be safe out there, and we'll see you all next week. Signed by the Call of Duty Mobile team. That's all the content of the whole community update. I wish you had been clarified if you had any questions before. For me it's the best season. Why? Because you look at our events, many free rewards, even free characters. Before they offered only one, but now they give, not only one, but more than that. That's all our video for today. I hope you get some answers. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, let's hit 10,000 subscribers. And turn on the notification bell button to stay updated. Thank you for watching. Other than that, it's me Aries and I'm out. Peace.